Hey comic book fans, my name's David. Today I'm here to give you guys some reviews of some of the comics I got this week. First up, Animal Man Annual number 1. This book is the way how all the other books should do annuals. It explains who Animal Man is, it explains what he's up against, and what the future holds for this whole entire series. Great issue. The storyline is that Socks, the representative of the Red, is talking to Animal Man's daughter and giving her a story of the history between the Green, the Red, and the Rot. Interesting thing is, though, is when she starts to explain about the Rot is not inherently evil. Is that sometimes in the future, the Rot became too powerful, and so the Green and the Red had to come together to basically get everything in balance. There's even been times that the Green got too powerful, and the Red and the Rot had to come together and get everything back to normal. Very interesting take. It makes you think, what are they going to be doing with this series from now on? Could there be a time when the Rot and the Green will come together to face off against the Red? I don't know, but it's just an awesome take on it that the Rot is not inherently evil as I thought. Great issue. And then the art. The art in here is just fantastic. It's not the regular artist that you see in the Animal Man series, but it's a guy named Timothy Green II. He does a fantastic job of trying to do the art kind of like you would see in Swamp Thing and mixing the art that you would regularly see in Animal Man. Just an interesting combination that just works so beautifully. And then just to get the history between everything was just perfect. This annual is just the way you should do annuals. I'm going to be giving Animal Man Annual number 1 a 4 out of 5. Just a great read. Now next up on my list is the Ravagers issue number 1. Now, if you've been watching my reviews, you know I have not been enjoying the Culling event that happened through this month. Well, at the end of it, we got the Ravagers. The Ravagers are a group that the Culling, or the main bad guys, had to go against the Teen Titans and the Legion Lost characters. Well, after the end of that whole event, the Ravagers are like, fuck you guys, I don't want to be evil, I just want to be free, I just want to go and live my own life. And so it's about them escaping from Nowhere. Nowhere is that secret organization that put on the Culling event. And it's interesting, though, to see that these guys work together and to figure out their differences in this issue. I did not expect that going in. I expect utter crap, but what I got was a pretty decent book. And it was just actually a surprising delight read. There was only a couple problems I really had. They started introducing some cool characters, and then they kill them off, and then at the end of the day, all you have left are these main group of characters. And I was just wondering where it could have gone with some different characters, but we'll never know. All in all, I'm going to be giving the Ravagers issue number 1 a 3 out of 5. Just a pretty decent book, and I can't wait to read a little bit more of it. Now, the main course, the one you all been waiting for, Batman Annual number 1. Scott Snyder, he's been doing a fantastic job. And in this annual, he takes it in a different route. I expect to see a lot of Batman, but we did not get that. In this issue, we got the backstory, the new backstory of Mr. Freeze, and how he is incorporating into the Batman universe. Just a beautiful job. I just love seeing the backstory of him when he was a kid and him with his mother, and it just was so beautifully done. You felt really sad for Mr. Freeze, and then you get to see the reason why he broke out of prison and how it represents into the night, or how it ties into the Night of the Owl event that's happening. You're just like, holy cow, why didn't I see that coming? Why didn't I pick up on that? Just awesome. And then the artwork. The artwork is not done by the same artist as, I think it's Greg Capullo, who does the artwork for regular Batman. But this time it was done by James Tynion. I hope I said that right. He does a fantastic job. He doesn't try to do a Greg Capullo art. He does his own art, and it's very modern and very clean, and I love it. Especially the parts where they're explaining Mr. Freeze and Bruce Wayne, how Mr. Freeze wants the death of Bruce Wayne, not Batman. And just the way that they were telling that story, they had all these cool little blues in there, and it just worked out really perfectly. I mean, I could not ask for, again, a better annual. And DC Comics is getting it absolutely right with these annuals, except for the Teen Titans Annual #1, which you can see my review of that, but that book was just utter crap, and going into these annuals, I did not expect much, but I came out of it just like, oh my god, I cannot wait to see what happens next. And to see Mr. Freeze coming back in and seeing him face off against Batman is just going to be so fantastic, so awesome. That's all I can say. I'm going to be giving Batman Annual #1 a 5 out of 5. Just perfect. Well, my name is David. If you like reviews like these, I got a bunch more on my site. And thank you for watching.